Well, guys, this is how a guy bought a smart Infinix phone for me to repair. Well, this is not a problem for me as I will actually repair the phone. Well, how this thing actually happened was he said that he was going on a bike, then the phone fell from the bike and a car climbed the phone. Obviously, the screen is shattered. Well, I'm going to fix it because what? But I'm here to satisfy my customers and actually give them the best. Well, the first thing is to open up the back cover of the phone, loose up every screw on the phone. Normal, they not trade this phone plenty. The customer come, they say make I not lose any notes. I was particularly careful about it because I actually put the knot on the back cover. So every single knot I bring out of the phone is at the back cover of the phone. So when I'm done, it's always there. So the next step is actually to pull the battery, which is one of the stressful things to do because you're gonna accidentally scratch the battery and it goes on flame. Well, as the professional that I am, I successfully pulled it out. Now the screen is out, time to replace it with a new one. I'm actually cleaning off the frames of the screen so that when I'm placing the new one in, it goes in perfectly. Now that is the net that is always on top of the earpiece. Now this is the new screen. You could see how clean it is. Now there's something some engineers don't actually do, but me, I never fail to do that. I'm actually going to pull up this net from the old screen because it doesn't come with new screens. So I'm actually now going to put it in the new one, which makes it more efficient so that dust and water can't easily penetrate through the screen and spoil it for the second time. I always like my customers to be all satisfied. Well, I actually now have to put glue on the frames of the screen so that I can actually place it so it can be in touch and not just fall off of the screen like that. My English not be anybody waiting. So this is how I actually go about it: putting the glue on the frame of the screen. Then after that, place the screen perfectly. Obviously, the traditional way, I'm going to bring up rubber band and band this phone up and leave it for 20 minutes to dry off. Then it's good to go. Now let's go back to tighten the phone up. The screw where they did for the guy just they look me say man no not lost. I say Oga, no worry, you came to the right place. No customer they complain for whenever I do work for them. Now after an infinity letter of tightening the screws, I still kept on tightening. Yes, they screw plenty. I tied everything and now closed up the phone. As you can see, the phone is working perfectly. I actually have to test it out. This is the tradition. You must know whether the phone is working well. Tried every single point of the screen to make sure it was touching perfectly, and it was. So that means the work well done. Just look how shiny this screen is. Perfectly placed. Well, now to put on the rubber bands to actually hold the screen in place and in the right angle, because if you don't use rubber band, this is what happens: it actually goes out of frame and it can easily break. That means water can easily penetrate and it's not well placed in the frame. I don't know if you get. Well, like and follow for more.